This is a fun part. All right, welcome to Tea Time with Olive. Here I am with Norma. Welcome, Norma.
Oh, thank you. Oh
yeah, we gotta take a
I thought we
sip. I always forget that.
Right.
A friend of mine, Alfie, says that you gotta take a sip, and I always forget that.
Well, thank you.
Before we go ahead and start with the show, do you want to go ahead and tell our audience about who you are and what do you do? I know what you do. They need to know.
Absolutely. So, first of all, thank you. I'm very blessed to be here and honored, and very grateful to be here. And definitely, I work right now with Transamerica Life and Protection. So it's we have to make sure we specify the division, World Financial Group division, and with Pinnacle Leadership Development. So definitely honored to be here and to kind of answer any questions for you guys. I mean, there's definitely a lot of things going on. There's a lot of uncertainties with what people have as far as their finances and portfolios, and that's kind of what we look at. We look at a complete. We give complimentary financial analysis to people, families, individuals, business owners. So it's kind of all the whole spectrum. We help people go from good to great, and those are already doing great to excellent, right?
Wow, she put it in a perfect way. That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah. Awesome. So some of the questions that I'm going to ask you, go ahead and talk about it in English, because I got to know if you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
and then if you could say it in Spanish as well, so that way our Spanish-speaking fans could also get the information as well.
Yes.
So one of the things is that let's talk about right now, because the market's so good. The market is great, actually.
Right.
The meeting that we had last night, it's a great market. So what do you think about people that have 401ks that's just sitting there, and the market's about to crash, as we all know? It started crashing.
So it's definitely a good observation. A lot of people right now are, things are going good, things are going up. But it's one thing, we have to remember that this has happened before, where we've had instances where the market's doing great, and but they say that there's articles actually that even say that the market always recorrects itself every 7 to 8 years. And so if you kind of Google a history of that, you will see, in 2001, 2008, just kind of where the market's doing really well, and then all of a sudden the bubble pops and it just crashes. So we just kind of have to be aware of those things. It's kind of just being conscious of what's out there and what's and especially with people that have savings, 401k, CDs, just any money even under the mattress, right?
Exactly.
Right, you can have that. Right, so it's just all these kind of funds that we have, especially liquid funds. Well, we want to make sure that we are protecting it. Whatever we have, whatever the goal is with the money too. Whatever is the goal, do we really want it for retirement? Do we want it for a vacation home? Do we want it for a college fund? What is the goal for it? So then, depending on the goal for it, we can definitely find a way to help structure it. So we have to be aware of those things where, CNN just came out with an article stating that Warren Buffett is talking about there's something coming.
Right.
And when you have Warren Buffett, one of the, wealthiest men, come and talk to us about this and kind of talk about a warning, just you want to be aware of it.
Well, it even says in the Bible, or, that like you said, every 7 years the market kind of corrects itself.
Right.
And we just have to be aware of what's going on, with your own financial world right here. Just like I said it earlier, there's a lot of, I'm not against any companies. We're not mentioning any company. We're not even trying to make our company look better. But if I were you, I would leave my options open. And sometimes people say that, I already know about them, I already heard about them, but maybe not. So get deeper into it. Again, contact us, send us your messages. Even with what you have in your own life, with your own family, not only you could benefit yourself, you could make a few $100,000 here and there, but you could also help them. Because instead of, if they're getting 1 or 2%, wherever they have their money, they pay tax on it. Maybe there are better options, better ways. We're not mentioning no company names, so don't ask us what company we're in. We're just saying these general products products are out there that we could actually help you with those products. So if you're gonna say something in Spanish in regards to rolling over 401ks, Norma, can you go ahead and give our audience a little bit of that? You know, not everything.
Absolutely.
We want you guys to call us. That's the point of the show.
Right, because there's definitely things that they can't, we can't explain over something like this. It has to be one-on-one. So, should I introduce myself in Spanish too?
Yes.
Okay. Pues muchas gracias a todos por estar aquí y por tenerme en este show con Olive. Estoy bien agradecida de estar en este show y poder hablar con todos ustedes de que se sienten más confortables en hablar en español, ¿verdad? Yo vengo de una familia donde hablamos, crecí hablando el español, pero ella me pidió que hablara un poquito de como del 401k. ¿Cuáles son las opciones que tenemos de un dinero que tendremos ahorrado? Y básicamente hay muchas opciones y a veces el 401k sirve para ciertas personas, pero no para todos. So, básicamente estamos hablando de simplemente mover ese dinero en un lugar más protegido. Y eso es si conviene a la persona, right? Debería de convenir también. Y como le estaba diciendo hace ratito, depende de qué es la meta con ese dinero. Tenemos una meta de tener un retiro, de jubilarnos. Tenemos un plan de ir al colegio para los niños. Tenemos un plan de tener una casa con ese dinero. Todo depende de cuál es el plan y dónde podemos tener una alternativa del 401k, porque el 401k hay muchas reglas que a veces la gente no conoce y nomás le tenemos que dar el conocimiento. So,
right. Exactly what she said. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I like Olive.
That was exactly. Sorry, I couldn't stop smiling because I love some of my fans on there, on social media. You guys are the bomb. I love you guys. I just see, they're just, pressing hearts and likes. So thank you. Love you guys. Yeah, so basically, what we want to do, we want to help people we have so many products that we work with.
Right.
It's not just, so every family could, could help their own family. And our philosophy here is really, it's about, instead of having an outside agent, we believe in that every business owner, every family should have their own financial advisors.
Right.
So we really educate you. We're about educating people to help themselves and help their family. And if the company pays you, hey. Right.
It's a win-win.
Win-win.
It's definitely a non-profit service, but for profit. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
And the way I see it, Norma, you have your brother with you, and I was speaking with her a couple of weeks ago, and I was so touched because she helped her brother get to the next level in the business. You've done so much for him just to promote him get to the business, and it's kind of fun watching both of you in the same office, and we have great mentors.
Right.
Sometimes me and my sister, we have a lot of disagreements. We go through a lot of stuff, but we're at the age that it's kind of fun to see each other grow and helping each other in whatever needs. And it's definitely teamwork. I see sometimes, if you can't make it to an appointment or, life it happens, you get sick or something happens, then you have your brother right there that can help you out.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
if you wanna say in Spanish that how can we help you, to start your own business without mentioning names. I don't want to deal with no compliances here. So if you wanna just tell them that we can help them start their own business, and while building their business, they could definitely, while they're building their business here with us, they could definitely keep their job. But then, definitely when you see you're making, a few $100,000 here and there with this business, naturally you're going to go full time. But in the beginning, we do have an opportunity for you just to try it out. Come try it out. We have meetings in different cities, in different states, anywhere in the United States, actually even in Canada, even in Canada and is it South America, where is it?
Puerto Rico, Hawaii, Canada.
There you go. So just try it out. As much as you think that you have the information, just try it out. Maybe, maybe it is for you, maybe it isn't. At least you get to help your own family. So if you could say that in Spanish, so we could have some people contact us and we could help them out with,
Yeah, absolutely. So básicamente lo que me está pidiendo Olive que explique es un poco del negocio, cómo podemos ayudar a gente a tener su propio negocio. En mi experiencia, pues mi papá mi mamá y mi papá empezaron su propio negocio juntos. So vengo de una familia donde tenemos esa, like a, family environment. Tenemos ese family business, I'm sorry. Y tenemos ese
Is that English?
Yes.
Oh.
I got that. Because I'm looking at you.
Like I got it.
So, básicamente, la gente que tiene conocimiento de negocio, que un día han soñado tener su propio negocio, ¿verdad? Porque todos siempre si hemos trabajado por alguien, dijimos, si yo pudiera hacerlo de mi cuenta, ¿verdad? A mi propia cuenta, o hemos tenido familia antes que tuvo su propio negocio, uno quiso como empezar algo de ellos mismos. Es donde básicamente esta es una oportunidad que se presenta aquí. Pero no miramos a todos, o sea, no agarramos a todos, miramos a cualquier persona como cualquier otro negocio, acepta aplicaciones y todo, y hacen entrevistas, pero no siempre tomamos a cada persona que entra por nuestras puertas. ¿Por qué? Porque se ocupa mucha integridad, se ocupa mucho disciplina y se ocupa mucho deseo de hacer un cambio en nuestra vida, ¿verdad? Porque esto básicamente nos ayuda a crear nuestro propio negocio, que básicamente, imagínense como que sea como su propio Entero y sea su propio H&R Block, ¿verdad? Y usted está teniendo su propio negocio como Entero creció y se fue de todas diferentes partes del estados del país, ¿verdad? Básicamente. So, es de mirar esa flexibilidad que ellos tuvieron y uno mismo tener eso. Y uno mismo mirarlo como que si fuera, eso es mi negocio, ese es mi nombre que está creciendo. So, básicamente sí hay esa oportunidad, como dice Olive, de poder entrar y poder, como dice, sí tenemos nuestras juntas, pero básicamente ocupamos que la gente venga, hagamos una entrevista, mirar si es algo que conviene a vos, ¿verdad? Que conviene cada lado del partido, como a ustedes y como a nosotros, porque como vimos se ocupa mucha disciplina, mucho deseo de hacer un cambio. So
the good thing is I was constantly hearing Olive, so that means I'm in love. Okay, Olive, that's good. And I heard the application, right?
Applications.
There
Yes.
you go. I got that part.
So it's stating that
good.
we take all applications, just like anywhere else. Any company takes applications, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we take everybody.
Right.
Because, like you said, it is not always a great fit.
No. And I want to say something about the business owners. Business owners, if you have any kind of business, if you have your own business, then you definitely want to meet with us because we could definitely help you when it comes to tax saving. Some of you just a lot of you actually say, well, I already have my CPA. That's wonderful. Right. That's not what we do. We're not doing a CPA's job. You need them for your business, and we're not taking over their business. So if you're a CPA, you want to work with us because the licenses that we have, the training that we have, you need it, and we'll give it to you for free. Right. It's not like we're charging. There's no competition here. Mm-hmm. We're actually going to work with your CPA. That's wonderful that you have one. Mm-hmm. So we're going to work with you. So contact us so we can help you with it's like something Rob Walsh actually says that there's a piece of pie that you're missing, especially people that are in real estate, people that are in real estate or they're brokers, you already have those clients around you. You just missing a piece of information or a piece of pie to give your clients. So you never know, maybe this would be useful for them. It could help them and it could help you. I mean, the number one thing in any good salesperson is always about your clients because you got to make them happy. You got to do the right thing. But by doing that, then you get paid, So if you could explain a little bit about the business owners, that if they do have any kind, doesn't matter big, small, what kind of business they have, they could definitely use our products or our services.
Absolutely, because it's about not leaving money on the table, right?
Right.
So in Spanish, right? So
No, go Chinese.
all right, so me estaba pidiendo que les hablara de gente que ya son dueños de negocios, ¿verdad? Que ocupan tal vez tener un poco más de alternativas y tener un poco más de conocimiento cuáles son los beneficios. Y entonces, definitivamente, es como dije hace ratito, estamos viendo gente que ahorita ya están bien, que estén mejor, y los que estén ya mejor, a que estén excelente en sus finanzas, ¿verdad? Y sus finanzas, como digo, podría ser cualquier deseo que tenemos, si es de viajar, si es de tener casa, si es de tener negocio.
Sorry. Sorry.
So, it's okay. So, es de tener esas cosas en comunicación y tenerlo todo junto y tener un plan, como se dice, el portfolio, y tener todo bien. Entonces, definitivamente estamos ayudando a muchos dueños de negocios a que eviten a pagar tantos impuestos. Porque a veces, como mi papá es dueño de negocio, para él también le pasó lo mismo, que estoy pagando muchísimo de los impuestos. Entonces él quería mirar cuál había o dónde habría una alternativa. Y definitivamente podemos presentar esas opciones, ¿verdad? Y como digo, a veces funciona, a veces no. Y es todo de sentarnos y mirar, ¿verdad? Es la única forma. So, la otra cosa que estaba diciendo, como por ejemplo también la gente que ya tiene un financiero profesional, ¿right? La gente que ya dice, tengo un CPA, tengo financiero profesional, perfecto, nos encanta y hasta aplaudimos a la gente que tienen ya un financiero profesional. ¿Por qué? Porque ya quiere decir que ya están, ustedes ya tienen ese conocimiento de ir y buscar. Y la gente que busca es siempre la que encuentra, como dicen, ¿verdad? Entonces, en ese caso, ya tienen un conocimiento, pero ¿qué tal ganar una segunda opinión? Como dicen, ¿qué tal si alguien te dice tienes cáncer? Un doctor te dice tienes cáncer. Vas a ir a otro doctor para ver si te dice lo mismo. Tienes ¿qué tal si es diferente cáncer, right? So, es importante agarrar 2 o 3 diferentes opciones. Y por eso a nosotros nos gusta, porque pueden ir a mirar y mirar exactamente qué es lo que ellos saben y mirar qué es lo que uno le está recomendando. Y entonces, como dijimos, siempre depende de la persona, depende de la situación y lo que uno quiere. So, definitivamente los CPAs, gente que son CPAs, real estate, esa gente que, como dijo, querrán trabajar con nosotros, porque todos trabajamos juntos, como dicen, es como what makes the world go round, hace que el mundo rodea, ¿verdad? Si los ayudamos, porque ya tienen un libro de clientes que ustedes ya están ayudando, ya están allí para que ustedes puedan asistirlos y atenderlos. ¿Y por qué van a dejar dinero allí o un servicio allí cuando esa gente lo ocupa? ¿Verdad? Si esa gente lo ocupa, ¿por qué no ir? Y si sabes qué, estoy mirando tu situación, y no, a veces no tanto financiera, a veces puede ser de un familiar que tiene una enfermedad, pero ¿qué tal si podemos ayudar a esa gente antes, ¿verdad? Antes de que se enfermen, antes de que pierdan su dinero, antes de que pierdan su retiro. Todo es antes, ¿verdad? So, preventivo, ¿verdad? So it's preventative. What I'm trying to say is that
Right. I got you. It's all good.
I'm really covering everything you're asking me.
I just know that you said something about the world being round, so
that basically that's what makes the world go round. Us helping each other, like the CPAs, the realtors. Yeah.
How sweet. It's adorable. That's great. I like that.
Yeah.
There's another product that I like to give a little info, and you gotta remember, everything we're talking about, we're giving you little pieces and pieces, literally. You need more information, you need one-on-one, you need to sit down and,
yes.
I mean, if there's an opportunity for you, come on, you could give us 45 minutes to an hour, right?
Absolutely.
We have meetings in different areas, we could come and meet with you. If we can't get there, we have business partners all over. We could definitely work with you in whatever situation you're in. I'd like to talk a little bit about IUL indexing product. That's good that you have life insurance. Awesome. That's the number one thing you should have. But here's the thing: you don't have to die for others to benefit from it. So this is the confusing part that a lot of people say that, when I whatever, God will take care of it. Yes, God give you a brain. But if He did help you, He give you a brain to use it. So, if your family's counting on you, if your loved ones are counting on your income, it's just a humanly thing that you do. You just have to have life insurance. But if you have a life insurance that you could actually benefit from it while you're alive, then why not? Because at the end of the day, let's say you're 75 years old and you're still living, and I feel bad that a lot of people that have 401ks or retirement plans, they run out of money by the time they're 73 and 74. And you actually see them go back to work, and it breaks my heart. I was telling a friend of mine, Alfie, last week, I said, I went to Macy's and I was getting some stuff, and the lady that was helping with me, she couldn't barely walk. She was so old, and my heart broke. And it's like, you know what? She probably, one thing is you get bored at home. You say, okay, let me go work. But the second thing is really a lot of people run out of money. They need a little assistance. But with the cost of living being so high, so you don't want to be in that situation. So the best thing for you is to do is, put your money somewhere, because after a certain time, I'm sorry, if you're after 40 and you're working really hard, you need to work smart, not hard. Okay, so now your money has to work for you. Now, if you put your money somewhere that you get 6 to 12% on your money that you have, and on the side of that you get life insurance anyways, and you have access to it to use it towards your business or your daily use, whatever that might be, what are you doing? You're not using the information that's out there. We're right here. We can help you. We're right here. We can help you. So no, seriously, send us messages. We have business partners, literally. We have business partners all over United States, Canada. If you're Middle East, I'm sorry, can't help you. But if you're in
Mexico, sorry.
Yeah.
Aegon's there. Aegon's there.
Legally. Before the wall is built, you gotta get in here. But no, seriously. So if you think that if you have life insurance, then you need to contact us, because you could keep your life insurance. We're just going to roll it over somewhere that you could actually benefit from it. So we have a living benefit rider that check your policies. Some of the policies are actually too old. So when you got it at the time, it was a good policy. So don't get me wrong. At the time, it could have been really good policy, because I work with a lot of companies, honestly. I'm not bad-mouthing any companies, but at that time, it was okay. It was good. And you work with me, so thank you supporting me. And I helped you for the time being. But now we're in a different market, different world. I mean, look at the industry. Literally, Uber took over taxi industry. They took it over. They don't own any offices, and they're the richest industry right now. And look at Netflix. Netflix took over Comcast, over cable, and everybody has Netflix on their phone. So that's how it is in today's world right now. There is a lot of help, a lot of products out there, but you have to contact the right person so it gives you the right information. And what we do, we're going to train you, we'll teach you, so you take care of everything you have yourself. So nobody needs to make money off of your life insurance or your products that you use. You could actually be part of the business, and you could help your own family, and you could actually make money doing it.
Absolutely.
Okay, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. Now you said there's a reason you're here. I forgot. All right.
Okay, so essentially what she's saying, or because one of the things that you were commenting on, I thought it was really good for me to reiterate, but let me just do it in Spanish first. So básicamente lo que estaba diciendo Olive es que hay mucha gente que tienen ya ahorita pólizas existentes, que quiere decir que igual otra vez otro lado que ya tienen algún tipo de protección a su familia, porque honestamente, como dijimos, miramos todo finanzas, todo dinero, no nomás aseguranzas, también de los 401ks, también de dinero que se tienen guardados en su colchón, cualquier dinero que tengan, nosotros tenemos, es todo sin obligación. Es como se dice, dijimos, complementary financial analysis, eso es un análisis financiero complementariamente. So, todo esto es más para ver cómo le podemos ayudar. That's it. How can we help you? es la única opción de cómo nos podemos ayudar. Y toda la gente que ya tiene una póliza, pues eso es una cosa que de veras es solamente para la gente que de veras piensa en su familia y quiere mucho a su familia por en el futuro, que por en caso que un día que uno no puede estar ahí. Pero lo bueno de ahorita, como estaba diciendo Olive, es que se está moviendo, se está haciendo diferente en la industria. La industria, pues obviamente como, por ejemplo, Apple es Apple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ¿verdad? So, siempre se va a mover los productos, los servicios siempre se van a renovar y mejorar, ¿verdad? So, ahorita hay productos donde son mejor, donde pueden usarlo no nomás cuando uno fallezca, no nomás para dejar una leyenda y una herencia a nuestra familia, porque honestamente es lo que es dejar una herencia a nuestra familia por cuando si algo nos pasa y no estamos aquí. Entonces, aparte de eso, hay unos donde podemos usar y tener el beneficio de poder usar ese dinero mientras estamos viviendo. So, eso puede ser por en caso de emergencia, puede ser por en caso de, I don't know, tengamos una cirugía o algo así, algo médico. Entonces, uno puede usarlo también. Y como estaba diciendo, básicamente ahorita hay muchas cosas que se están moviendo en la industria. Y para verlo en el otro lado de la moneda, en el negocio, estaba ya dando como el ejemplo de, por ejemplo, como Netflix. Netflix tiene todo, está todo en su teléfono, no hay tiendas para Netflix. También, por ejemplo, como el Uber, ¿verdad? Ya están queriendo quitar todos los taxis. So, la gente está, y ellos no tienen inventory, no tienen carros. Básicamente la gente usa su propio carro. Entonces, como estaba diciendo, la industria sola se está renovando, se está en todos aspectos, no nomás en finanzas, en todos aspectos del mundo, se puede decir. So,
thank you. Another good topic would be children. The younger you start your kids with some of these products, I know a lot of people do their research and they start them with 529 for college fund, which is not bad. But the problem with 529 is actually a good friend of mine. She had 529 for her kids, and this is honest to God true story. So her son decided not to go to school. One went to school, one didn't. So all those years that she had a building, so that's sitting there. And the other one that actually decided to go to school, that one could only use in certain, products. They couldn't totally use it for everything, And then their financial situation has changed, so they had to put that extra money towards the tuition, towards the book. If they bought the book, they couldn't buy the laptop. If they bought this, they couldn't buy that. So what happened, basically, my point is that what happens then, with 529, it's a good product, but then if there is something better than that you have more flexibility, let's say when they're 25, why does people have to pay the rest of their life college funds, right? So, or they borrow money and it takes them years to pay off that. And also, if they have the flexibility to sell, let's say they're 25, they want to buy their first house. Let's say they want to open a business. If that money that's flexible enough not to only be used for their college, but they could also use it to pay off their car or buy a house or start a business, then why not? Use it for the same money that you're putting there. Yes, tax-free. Yes, the rate of return is 6 to 12%. I mean, on average, it's been around 10% for what, 30 years?
Well, 40 years now.
There you go. I'm not that old. But what's out there, get advantage of what's out there for today's world, because traditionally a lot of products that we use for our own family even today, it's because our parents and our grandparents use it. Now you got to remember, in today's world things has changed. There are better products out there that could, especially when it comes to saving money, when it comes to tax. That's a huge deal.
Taxes change, right?
Taxes change, and honestly, taxes, it's not going to be like, if you think about 20 years from now, tax is not going to go low. It's definitely going higher. So lock yourself in as soon as you can. Especially we had a really good meeting last night. This month is a really good month for rolling over. If you have monies in CD, you're getting 1%, yay, and you gotta pay tax on the growth. So don't you rather put your money somewhere that at least you get 6 to 12%, and you lock the gains, and when the market crashes, it's not gonna affect you. Your money's safe. I mean, we have great backups. This is not just us talking here.
Right.
I mean, we have Aegon backing us up,
Absolutely.
right?
Yes.
And we're on Forbes magazine.
You
And
can look up Aegon on the article, the top companies too big to fail. So we definitely have that. That's kind of like, think of like our mother company is going to back us up no matter what.
There you
Right.
go. And so if you have kids, don't think your kids are too young to start them as soon as possible, because by the time they're 18 or ready to go to school, you already have the money for them. Now, if they're good kids, you give it to them. If they're not, you could save that money for your own retirement. Right? You're the owner, so they better be good if you want to, So I'm just saying that, you're going to be the owner of these policies. Grandparents could buy it for their grandkids. Uncles could buy it for their nieces, nephews. It's a great gift. It's close to holidays. I think it's the best gift to buy your kids, the kids in your family. When you buy them expensive shoes, iPad, and this and that, those all go away.
Right.
But these products actually grows and grows and grows. And I mean, 6 to 12%, it's huge rate of return. So by the time they're, let's say 25, they want to buy a house, they're going to seriously thank you for that. But when you buy them shoes and purse and all these little things, the money that you spent for them, they're not going to remember it really. These are just things. So buy something that's meaningful, something that actually benefits them later in life. So, hey Audrey, miss you too. You need to call me, girlfriend. And I'm coming to your grand opening. Audrey, a good friend of mine, she's been on the show here before. She's just opening a new boutique. I think it's on Webster in Oakland, and I'm going to check her out. And I want to say thank you to Alfie, to Khalid, and a few other friends that are joined there. And of course, my girl Farzana, Mina, and Carlito, my business partners. Do you have any people that you want to shout out to them?
Oh, goodness. Yeah, definitely have a couple of supporters that, family supporters, like my tia Carmen. She's definitely supportive. My tia Socorro, she shared my announcement this morning, so that was awesome. And Natalie Gomez, definitely a great supportive business partner, which is a great thing. And definitely, and of course my brother and my dad.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was kind of, we were trying to make sure to see what, when I was going to be coming in the show. Right. So it was very exciting, very, it's kind of a thing where, they say the hard work pays off, and really, to be able to talk to our community and because sometimes people just feel more comfortable in their language, or maybe sometimes they feel, it's kind of nice just to see other people and see who you can speak to, who you feel comfortable speaking to.
It's a trust and business. It's a business.
Absolutely.
You're literally sharing your bank accounts, your information, personal information. Mm-hmm. And when you're choosing these agents, I work with a lot of companies, and people trusted me and give it their information, their social securities, their bank accounts. Yeah, I was their agent. But then now I'm thinking about it. Thanks God I was a legit person. Imagine if I was just some crazy guy. So what would happen? Mm-hmm. I would walk away with people's information with me. So that's why the philosophy that we have in each family, we really encourage you to be the financial advisor in your own family, so you could not only protect and help your family, and their information is safe. It's not outside. So that's very important. And you know what, Norma, you shared a couple of weeks ago your story as you being, from your community. You're the first one in your family that actually got out there, and you're doing what you're doing, and the education that you take. And there's a lot of families never had that chance and that opportunity. And we're here, especially we're women supporters. We're really into women empowerment, and this business is really good for women. If you're a stay-home mom, if you think that you just never had the education or opportunity to get out there, we teach you. We teach you, we help you. You could do it. Just give us a call and send us information. And last quick, 2 minutes, we just got a 5-minute warning. But in 2 minutes or 3 minutes in Spanish, if you could send a message to our fellow Spanish speaking that even if they don't speak English, they still could do it. If you know people, still send them our information and have them contact us. So go ahead and let our Spanish-speaking fans to know that.
And I also want to give a shout out to Lysandra Duarte. So she's a big supporter as well.
Me too. Love you.
And so básicamente lo que estamos queriendo finalizar y decirles es que, como ella está diciendo, mucha gente se está envejeciendo y está ocupando cuidado de largo plazo. Están diciendo que 70% de gente que cumple 65 años o más van a ocupar ese cuidado de largo plazo. ¿Qué quiere decir? Piénsenle, ¿a usted ha escuchado una persona que esté mayor y que no esté enferma? So, tenemos que pensar en eso. Y otra estaba diciendo también que somos una compañía donde ayudamos muchas mujeres, igual, o apoyamos a mujeres que son madres solteras, que son mujeres solteras, o divorciadas, se puede decir, ¿verdad? So, todo, ¿por qué? Porque básicamente nosotros estamos tratando de ayudar a las mujeres y somos la primera compañía, we're the number one broker for women, ¿verdad? Para mujeres, somos el número 1 para mujeres. Eso quiere decir que tenemos más mujeres en la mayor posición que cualquier otra compañía en la industria. So, eso es una gran también apoyo también ahí, donde nosotros le educamos todo. Como ella dijo, no tienen que saber nada. Nosotros los educamos de A a Z, les educamos en todo. No tienen que venir de la industria. So, básicamente nosotros lo que tienen que ustedes mirar es tener el deseo de querer hacer un cambio, del deseo de querer hacer algo. Y una pregunta nada más les pregunto, ¿ustedes saben qué es la cosa más costosa en el mundo? Eso es tener una mente cerrada. So, tengan la mente abierta, tengan el tiempo, hagan la prioridad de mirar dónde está su futuro, dónde están sus deseos y cómo los pueden cumplir. ¿Okay?
She took more than 2 minutes. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You know what I asked them? You know what I asked them?
What?
I asked
I'm
them.
really curious.
I asked them. What is the most expensive thing in the world? Do you know what it is?
Love.
Expensive.
Love.
It's a closed mind. So be
Oh.
open. Be open. Come and take the time to sit with us and just see what
Put me on
works
the
for you.
spot. I usually put people on the spot. No, she got me. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll be. Yes, thank you. And
Thank you for
I'm
having me.
excited. I have Dan Siegel from Oakland. He ran for Oakland mayor, and I just fell in love with his personality, with his belief. I really wanted him to be the mayor of Oakland, but I was running. I was helping another candidate, so I couldn't say anything. But anyways, he's going to be on my... I'm a good politician. So he's going to be on my show next week. We're going to have Dan Siegel on our show next week. I'm so excited. And see you next time. Thank you for watching the show. Mwah.
Thank you.
Tea time.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.